Recently, my parents told me a story about a girl on the internet that criticized a race of people. And she said a whole bunch of nasty racist things. And lo and behold, the video went viral, and she has a bunch of death threats over her head. She is suspended from school. Essentially, her life is ruined. They asked me if I wanted the same thing to happen to me, and I said no, obviously. So they said that I should not criticize other people like this. I should not speak like this on the internet because it could potentially ruin my life. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure whether or not they know about my YouTube channel. I'm not sure they've even seen my videos. I'm not sure they know how I conduct myself here on YouTube. But I thought that this was a fair point to talk about. As you know, I'm an atheist. I have a completely different view than the majority of people in the world who do believe in one God or another. So, yeah, I think that my parents are right to be worried about me. If they found out, or if they knew what I did, they definitely have every right to be worried that I could potentially not only ruin my life, but put the lives of my family and my friends in danger as well, depending on who I piss off. And yeah, I guess my parents do have the right to be worried, but then again, I leave it to my audience. I think I've conducted myself fairly well here on YouTube. I know I'm not the politest guy in the world, but I think that my channel, which promotes rational discussion, an open forum, freedom of speech, should be one to stay. I've definitely made ponage videos where I have said not the nicest things, but sometimes things that must be said aren't so good to hear. Uh, and if my ponage videos ever offended anyone that might influence me in my later life, I have no regrets. Because I'm at least being truthful to what I believe in. If I say that some people's beliefs, whether religious or otherwise, if they're hurting people, then I have every right to show my disdain, and I have every right to show how annoyed I am at how these people are using their beliefs to justify further evil. But there's one thing that separates me and I think all other atheists here on YouTube from that girl I mentioned earlier who insulted a certain race of people. And that is that I think, to be fair, we're fighting the good fight. We may be wrong. We may all be completely wrong about there being a God in this universe. And, there might be. It might be the Judeo-Christian God. It might be another God that we don't often discuss. But I think it's fair enough that we should allow this sort of open criticism in society, and we shouldn't shy away from it. And especially considering how people have and continue to lose their jobs, the trust of their friends and family from criticizing religion, I think that's more reason to talk about these things and not less of a reason. And let me get this straight. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm an atheist. I'm being so oppressed in this country and I want my rights back. No, it's not just me. It's other theists as well who have their rights oppressed, who are looked down upon in society because of what they believe. And this double standard needs to stop. This is one thing that I had in mind when I first started my channel, was to stop this double standard of people putting religion on this altar where it cannot and would not be criticized, otherwise people face drastic consequences for doing so. That's something I want to see completely abolished here, not only in Canada but in the rest of the world. I mean, when you think about it, any other belief, any other personal ideal, or any other subject that involves an opinion is subject to criticism. So why should religion, or the lack of religious belief for that matter, be any different? So, as much as I'd hate to say it, because I don't know what might happen in the future, if my parents really do know about this, and if they really want me to stop making these videos, then because I respect their wishes, I think I might have to close down my channel. And when the time comes, I will make a video about that. And it will be sad. I like being on YouTube. I like discussing these things with other people who may not share the same opinion with me, but I would rather respect their wishes. So, just a heads up, guys, and hopefully this won't happen. Hopefully they'll be okay with it, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. May the truth always be heard.